Hey Fuel fans, welcome inside our WebStream Sports studios for another edition of Fuel Insider alongside Fuel forward Rhett Bly. I'm Tony Brown. Rhett, thanks for being here. You know, one thing I wanted to ask you right off the bat, coming out of the college game and this your first pro season, what's the adjustment been like for you in terms of the on-ice play? What are the biggest differences between college and pro hockey?
Big differences. We have cages in college. Here you've got your visor, so my nose is certainly taking a bit of a beating, but I'd say the biggest thing is just your day-to-day approach to the game. You really have to focus on that day, whether it's a game day practice, just about getting better and controlling what you can and not reading too much into everything that's happening outside the rink, in the standings, everywhere. There's just so many games that you just have to really pace yourself with how you approach things mentally. Yeah,
speaking of the schedule, 72 games in the ECHO. You guys coming out of college used to playing far fewer games than that. Has it sort of caught up to you at all? Are you noticing changes in the day-to-day grind?
No, I mean, you physically have to take care of your body a lot better, a lot more stretching, a lot more hydration. So some of the older guys have kind of helped us along the way to kind of encourage us to do some things a little extra that maybe we didn't do in college just to prepare ourselves. So it can catch up on you, but we do a pretty good job of taking care of ourselves outside the rink.
How have you managed to maximize your specific opportunities this year, playing a little bit on the power play, on the penalty kill at even strength? How have you tried to get the most out of this first year of pro hockey?
Well, trying to not get too high or not get too low, because some games you might find yourself on one of the top lines. Some days you're on the power play, some days you're not. So when you get that opportunity, you just need to relax, take a couple deep breaths, and just control what you can. And that's hard work, do what got you there, and not grip the stick too tight. So I've been fortunate that I've had some pretty good opportunities this year, and I know that if I want to keep getting those opportunities, I'm going to have to capitalize on them and make the most of them. So like I said, just really trying to not get too high and not get too low.
Real quick, Rhett, got to ask you about your guys' meeting with Bobby Hull. Had to be unbelievable. In the dressing room, what kind of words of wisdom did he have for you guys after that game?
I mean, anytime you can talk to a legend like that for a few minutes and soak up just any knowledge that he has, basically what he had to say was just stay together, work it out as a team. You got to love coming to the rink. You got to love the guys in the locker room, and that's the biggest thing. So pretty much just we're here, we get to play hockey for a living. Can't get much better than that, and that's the attitude that we all need to have, is that there's alternatives to what we're doing, and we're pretty blessed for the opportunity to be hockey players.
Some real good perspective there. Rhett, thanks for the time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, that's Rhett Bly. This has been another edition of Fuel Insider. Until next time, from our WebStream Sports studios, I'm Tony Brown.